Hey everybody, welcome to Magician OAS. We are back with another long overdue review, and I do apologise. Things have been a little bit hectic at work, hectic at home, and there's been lots of bits and pieces going on as well. So today we are going to be looking at the Magic Mix collection by Daniel Madison, available from Madison.cards. We're going to look at this little puppy, see what it's like, see what you're going to get from it, what the benefits are, all the usual stuff, and let's crack on with it. So the actual Magic Mix collection, just let me grab my notes here. If you go to Madison.cards, I found the easiest way to do a search for Magic Mix, and you'll get this screen come up here, and you'll get a list of all the lovely bits and pieces you'll get. It's £66, which is not too shabby for the amount of information you get. Lots of information, and of course you will get access to the downloads, because you can actually download these ones. There's lots and lots on the site as well. I have done a written review, I have done an audio review. This is now the video review. If I sound out of breath, I do apologise. Really nasty cough and cold at the moment, and yeah, we got a lot to cover as well. Should have gone to my original notes, but just wanted to show you that. So let us go forward. Let us get our listings up, and so I can take you through. I'm going to take you through the order and the products, because you do get physical products. I'm going to take you through the order that you would obviously, as a beginner, such as myself, would actually go through to get the best from this. Now, there is one little cravat here as well. Let's get to the beginning, please. There we go, just so I can just grab some notes. The advocate section, I still have not, as Daniel would call it, made it sacred yet. I'm still working on it, and I've picked up the Cheetah 52 to give that a try, because my knowledge on pocket indexes, which is where have I put it? Oh, it's there, is limited. But I will do the best I can do and give you just my observations. Hopefully that will be enough, and you won't berate me for it. So the first section of this will be, of course, the Magic Induction. I have already reviewed this. I'll put a link hopefully in the description below, so you can go and check that out fully. But I will quickly do an overview just for the, because this is part of the actual thing. So the Magic Induction is basically 18 lessons of probably the most useful, the most I suppose in Daniel's eyes, because remember we've got to see this from Daniel's point of view. These are the sleights that he uses, and these are the ones that will allow you to do 90% card magic. So I could list, I mean, he's going to teach you stuff just like, you know, stuff that doesn't always get taught. This is one thing I'm going to put in here. He does teach you how to hold a deck of cards. What is the correct grip? Now, we know the mechanics grip, which is the way that you would literally just grab it. That's often taught, and it's actually wrong. There is actually a slightly better grip called the modified grip, or the Madison grip, or as he likes to call it, insert your name here grip. And that's a better one to start and be in the habit of using all the time, because it will give you some benefits, as he says, your future self will thank you for. So yeah, so do go through that. Grip is very important, because that's the foundation. If the foundation's wrong, the rest of it's just gonna topple down. We'll get to those in a minute. So yeah, and then he'll teach you all double lifts, all the six, or is it 6 or 8 main sleights. He has, in each one, he does give a couple of variations of the sleight, which may suit you better, because everybody's hands are different. We have different size hands. Some people have long fingers, short fingers, big. You know this drill. And he does allow for that as well. He does say you will modify the grip ever so slightly to suit you. So I do like the fact that Daniel knows not everybody has super stretchy fingers like he has, but he does actually teach you how to start to do the exercises. Again, oh dear, I will get there eventually. You know, you guys know me anyway. But you will go through and then learn what I call the basics, which again, without the foundation, without the basics, it means nothing. Well, you'll find out anyway. So once you've made your way through to the lovely thing, which I would recommend, study often, keep going back to it, very important. I still do, because I'm still learning myself. Now, during the course of the Magic Induction class, he references something called the Advocate. Yes, don't worry, you get this with it. You'll get the workshop, you'll get the masterclass, which is the full original concept, which I would highly highly recommend you do. All you're going to need for that is this, a deck of cards. And you can make your own advocate. But good news, guys. You don't have to anymore. Because in this order, you will get, and I'm going to show it, you will get your very own Madvocate device, which makes it a little bit more easier. And this is the one I was kind of dreading, because I have not yet, as Daniel would say, made this sacred. I am still working on it, but also because this is the only card index I've ever used, I can't compare it, and that makes it a little bit awkward as a reviewer. However, because I am a man of many years, I've seen many things. Will say though, the concepts and thinking behind this are really, really good, and to me, in my little brain, I can make sense of what you have to do to get everything out. So you can go through, and again, just lives in your pocket, out the way. Cards aren't going anywhere. With the original version, it might have been a little bit more tricky, but of course it helped. And again, you can just go through, and as they call out any card, you can come up and of course grab that card and have that card ready. Oh look, the Queen of Hearts. So yeah, and again, this is something I've been practicing. This is why my index is a little bit out of order. I also have to be behind the scenes spoilers. I did actually drop it and everything fell out, hence why it's not quite properly done. But just for the purpose of this review, I just want you guys to see kind of what it looks like. And there's actually, in the workshop, there is a bit more information about a version of this which makes it slightly easier as well, and I have played around with that, and that's actually quite clever. But again, because I'm learning, because I'm still trying to get it, I have, you know, I'm not 100% there, and also because I haven't used any other indexes. I've used mentalism indexes, I've not used any other indexes, so I'm comparing it there. But from what I have gathered from this, from watching the master classes, from my own practicing, very little off, I need to do more. Yeah, I can definitely see how a lot of people will like this. Quick cravat for you guys, something I just did because I knew this was going to be coming up. I spoke to some magician buddies of mine. 80% of them loved the Advocate and said it's their index of choice, it's the one that they use. The other 20% said they use the Cheetah 52, and I think a couple of others said they use Dex. So I've got a Cheetah 52 which has been ordered. It's in the back now. I've opened it quickly. I will be playing around with that at some point, just to see if perhaps it's because I think I'm struggling. Number one, it's not an easy thing, you have to really practice it, but I'm going to try and compare this against some other indexes at a later date. But at the moment, bloody good. And of course, because he references in the masterclass, it's like an additional, it's something that's going to be next on your list, but you don't need to because it all comes in here. Excellent. Now, you do get a free Mad Deck. As you know, I've done a review of the Mad Deck. I do love the Mad Deck. I love its feelings. Sorry, I've got my Steve Della card protector in there. Go to Steve Della's shop, get one of those, well worth it. The Mad Deck I have reviewed. I love the design. I love the feel. Oh, that feels so good. Just that lovely glassy side. Oh, it just feels so good. And of course, I do love the way it looks and holds and feels, and all the lovely things that Daniel puts into his cards. So he will put in extra revelations in the Queens. Some of the other cards as well. You get a couple of extra gaff cards, duplicate cards. You get these awesome Joker cards. Daniel's not really a Joker card person, but he does know some people use them. And yeah, you have basically David and Goliath, which again, there's a story behind that, which I've already mentioned. Go and look at the Mad Deck review, you'll find it there. But lovely cards, they handle beautifully, and you know, I can use these and enjoy it. And that was a full shuffle, by the way. Hey, I'm showing off already. You don't want to see my double lift though. Oh, not very good at all. Nothing like David Blaine's, but I'm getting there slowly. So yeah, so I actually got two Mad Decks, because I think if you do an order over £40, you get another deck, so you can have a deck for your thing, a deck to play with. And then, God, I'm trying to shorten this down to make it easy, and I'm running out of breath doing it. We then get to something that I really wanted to see, and that was the repertoire. Repertoire, it's kind of a bit sad, but it's now no longer sad, because repertoire was going to be sort of the last Daniel Madison masterclass. For now, well, from Daniel Madison, I think there's going to be other masterclasses following suit, but that may have now changed even further, because Daniel was saying he wanted to sort of not leave magic, not leave sleight of hand. That's something he would never do. but to perhaps go into the other of art, because as you know, Daniel loves designing cards. He seems to have a really interesting artistic flair, and it was something he wanted to go into. So he wanted to take the sleight of hand masterclasses, give those, there you go, Team Madison, those are good, they'll keep people busy for years to come. I'm going off to do my painting, whatever medium he uses, I do not know. And apparently when he announced that he wanted to give away his repertoire, these are like his core tricks that he does. It's not a complete repertoire, but it's kind of like the effects that Daniel knows will do the job fantastic. They will make magic live, or to him, make magic live. So he created this. He also created a deck of cards to go with this as well, which I've got here. I'm just going to move my mad deck out of the way. And we were given the repertoire deck, which has been shown on the website. There are better pictures there. But it does say magic is dead, and of course, repertoire. I believe the symbology of these is like the lion's den, going into the lion's mouth, which is what most performers do, because they are stepping into the arena, and they are stepping into the lion's den. And again, the cards themselves do come with some gaffs and gimmicks, which fall in line with the teaching, which I'll get to in just a second. But, very nice deck. Fans beautifully. No worries at all. Again, it works really nicely. And, does the stuff it needs to. Oh, look, another full shuffle. I do a different full shuffle, by the way, to the one that's taught. I'll get into that perhaps towards the end if you ask. If you ask nicely, I'll tell you. So, yeah, and again, you have a lot of extra revelations built into the court card. So this is kind of like your sword and shield. Maybe even possibly your sandals as well. To go into the lion's den and perform his repertoire. So his repertoire is basically... the first part of the video is an overview of all like the gadgets and gimmicks he uses. I mean, the first part is obviously talking about his philosophy behind card magic, including things as the full shuffle theory, the dirty B swear word or soap theory that he uses, which I think's, if you sit and study it, it does make a lot of sense. To me, anyway, I could be lucky. And on that, he will teach you his sort of kind of introduction to gadgets and gimmicks you use, corner cards. Some of this is free already. If you're interested in the Mariah card, that's on YouTube for free. Go and check that out. There's a load of stuff you can do. Just having one of these in your deck can be extremely useful. He also covers very briefly bits of the MAD system, which is available at the Madison Library and the Sleight Club. The Madison Library is like the cheapest way in. You get access to all the master classes, as well, as many as I can find anyway. There are some added each time, so you can go into there. I'd highly recommend that if you're a big fan of Daniel's work and want to learn as much as possible. But this really takes you through all the little bits and pieces he uses. The MAD system, very quick overview on that. He then talks about, a quick review of all the sleights you're going to need to do repertoire. And I'm not going to spoil it for you because it's already on the site anyway, so there's no point me blabbing on about it. But you'll be able to sort of get it's almost like a condensed version of the magic induction class, but there are some extra bits which aren't covered in the induction class, which will be very useful for you, including his tequila move. Really recommend that one. If you can get that one down, really nice. Get your finger flinging, but as you know, sometimes you might not always use that. Sometimes simple and direct is your best method. So he'll get you through like the basics of the training required to do the sleights for his 6 effects that he uses in his main repertoire. He does interject a couple of times of other videos to say that he felt like people would think these are the only 6 effects he does. Not true, but these are the 6 main ones. Now these are the ones that he will boom, 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 depending if you do 3 or 2 or however you want to do it. And then he might offshoot, because I think Daniel has that thing of he's got all the weaponries up here, but when it comes to the battlefield, he's going to get on the battlefield first and see what course of action, and every time he does it, it's going to be a different layout, so he has effects and that as well. And it's things like card to wallet, lots of stuff that you may have already seen, but he teaches it in precise detail, including some very good card to pockets, as well as of course body language, approach, and all that lovely stuff. So yes, I think we have covered everything in there. Yeah, he's got the repertoire. He talks about all the different gaff cards, gimmick cards, coins. He talks a little bit about coin magic. Here's a very simple thing for that, bless him. Again, he will take you through basically any card, which is where the advocate comes in, the tournament restored transposition, card to pocket, the natural deck switch, card to wallet, again, card to pocket, then card to wallet, Mad Monte, and using deck switches, because he does a beautiful thing where at the very end of the effect, even though they've grabbed the cards, they've mixed them up, at the very end, they're in new deck order, and that's something he uses as his sort of main ta-da moments as well. So yes, so you can purchase and download these. Like I say, you can join the Madison Library, you can join the Slight Club. I'm not going to give you my code because I think they've stopped working on those codes now. I'm just doing this because I just love to do it now. But if you do want to order and say, hey, Gareth sent me, or hey, Magician OS sent me, I would appreciate that. On my reviews up there as well. So yeah, and again, hopefully from that will give you a really good solid structure, standard foundations, introduction to the power of Pocket Index, and then of course you can learn some of his favourite repertoire tricks, and that should get you set up. And I think for £66, for what is essentially probably one of the best beginners kits in card magic out there, but you know me, there's always a but. This would also suit the any card magician at any level. There'd be stuff in here that some of the even expert magicians will probably learn a lot from. It never hurts to go back to the basics. It never hurts to think, okay, I've got like 20 different ways to do a turn, double lift. You only need one. Oh, I know of 80 ways to mix and force mix the cards. Well, actually, Daniel's got a bit of information about that for you, and there's only a few you need to learn. So I suppose it's, for me, Daniel has this weird, I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to insult Daniel's intelligence, because he is an intelligent guy, definitely. However, it seems to me he has the thinking of a mentalist, yet it's applied to card magic. That's the only way I can sum this up. Yes, the thinking vibes of a mentalist, but he's applied it to card magic. If you're a big fan of Peter Turner, you might get what I'm thinking of here. So yeah, that is anyway. He just does a beautiful job. So yeah, if you are a Daniel Madison fan and you are new to card magic, I'd get this. If you're a Daniel Madison fan and you're already performing professionally, you might want to get this. You might not have the Advocate, the new version. You might not know Daniel's repertoire. You might want to go over your basics, because you'll find as people go up and up and up and up and up, then they get quite high. When they get quite skillful, they learn the importance of the beginning. So yes, there we go. Right, that is all I'm going to say on this, because I feel like I'm running out of breath. Nose is really runny. I think I've covered everything. Oh yeah, sorry. The bangers, I picked up a deck of these along with the order. I ordered these myself. I ordered everything myself anyway. And I wanted to get the bangers because I am a big fan of marked cards, because I do love marked cards for mentalists, which I'm not doing much of at the moment. It's kind of handy to have that ability to be able to look at a card and go, oh yeah, 6 of clubs. Yeah, there you go, I'm right. These are unfortunately a bit small for my eyes. I have to wear my glasses, not got glasses, but the way they are designed, I'm just going to come over here, come a bit closer, and as you can see, Daniel's, basically Daniel's hand tattoos, but mixed in there is some very good marking. The tut boxes now seem to be getting the extra cut, so it makes it easier to extract them. I kind of like that. These aren't as smooth as the Mads, but they're still smoother than Bicycle. With Bicycle, I can literally scrub my beard off with those. With these, though, not as smooth as the Mad, but still smooth enough that they feel quality and they fan beautifully. It has Susan Sausage in it, which we like Susan Sausage. So yeah, King of Diamonds. So yeah, you got some obviously extra cards in there as well, so that's quite important, and it just makes it easier for doing what I need to do. Another full shuffle, slightly out of shot, but it's because of the angle of the camera. So yes, yeah, I'll definitely say, guys, definitely, if you want a marked deck of cards, check these out. The bangers, try the original bangers. If you go to Madison.cards, everything's on there. You can peruse, in other words that end in ooze, and enjoy. And I will say, bang bang, I will say, there's always things on these you discover. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully that's given you enough information. Go out and check this one out. I've blathered on too much because I've not done a video for ages, so it feels like I'm talking for the first time. And I will see you all on the other side. bye for now. Go. You can go now. Go. Like and subscribe, and then go and watch another video. Thank you.
In shadows deep where secrets hide, a master starts to play. With cards in hand, his steady guide, he turns the night to day. No flashy tricks, no grand design, just subtle, silent art. A flicker, glimpse, a perfect line that captures every heart. He'll deal from bottom, top or middle, a mystery so fine, solving every magic riddle with a touch that feels divine. Oh, Madison, cards a sleek design, a whisper in the night, black and bold, a perfect line bathed in a mystic light. With every shuffle, cut and spread, they feel so true and grand. The M emblazoned in your head, the finest in the land. From the master's touch, a secret art in every single pack. Madison's legacy, a beating heart, no turning ever back. He teaches truth and careful lies, the psychology of sleight. Behind those cold, observant eyes, he brings the dark to light. The gambler's edge, the cheat's finesse, a vision sharp and clear. He puts your senses to the test, dispelling every fear of being caught, of being seen, just silent, smooth control. A powerful, captivating scene that takes away your soul. Madison, cards a sleek design, a whisper in the night, black and bold, a perfect line bathed in a mystic light. With every shuffle, cut and spread, they feel so true and grand. The M emblazoned in your head, the finest in the land. From the master's touch, a secret art in every single pack. Madison's legacy, a beating heart, no turning ever back. He built a world of hidden skill and knowledge deep and vast. For those who seek the magic thrill, a shadow proudly cast. From screen to hand, his lessons flow, a community unbound, where pure deception starts to grow on consecrated ground. Oh, Madison, cards a sleek design, a whisper in the night, black and bold, a perfect line bathed in a mystic light. With every shuffle, cut and spread, they feel so true and grand. The M emblazoned in your head, the finest in the land. From the master's touch, a secret art in every single pack. Madison's legacy, a beating heart, no turning ever back. So hold them close, those black and white, the M of Madison's name. A darker magic, pure delight, forever in the game.